So I'm going to talk about the two different places that I live out pretty much, because I live in an apartment, but I still am technically living at home because I live at home on the weekends, most of the weekends. But I live in an apartment in Athens. It's called The Standard. I live with 3 other roommates, so there's 4 bedrooms. The Standard is really convenient to Piedmont, to downtown. For those who go to UGA, it's very convenient for them. It has a lot of amenities like a pool, gym, study area, just a lot of those different things. So for when the architect was building this, I do think that he or she was thinking about what would, college students like, what would draw them to this apartment, because, a lot of people are looking for a pool or are looking for a gym, that's included in their rent. So if you walk into my apartment, you walk straight into the kitchen. It's an open concept kind of. There's really only one big room other than the bedrooms. You have a big island, granite countertops. You have stainless steel appliances. They're all super nice. We have just, it's a standard washer and dryer room. It's not really a room, you just open up the doors. The living room has 2 couches that it fits, and also off of the living room is a balcony that overlooks the street. Once you go into my bedroom, it's just a standard bedroom. It's a perfect size for a college student. I wish it was a little bigger just because I have a bunch of stuff, but for a standard one-person college student living in one room, then it's perfect. And each room is about the same size. 2 are the same, and then 2 are just a little bit smaller, but there's really not much of a difference. The only thing that I wish that's not that good about this apartment is that it's right on the street, and it's really close to downtown. So at nighttime you can hear people, you can hear cars, horns, you can hear the train that's down the street. It's just super busy, and for me it's pretty different coming from a super small town where I lived like on a golf course where you could barely hear anything because we were in the woods pretty much. But yeah, that's the apartment here. And I think the architect did do a good job of designing everything and thinking about what would be best for college students today and what people would like. So for my second house, I live in Clarksville, Georgia, which is the city or the town over next to Demorest, which is where the main campus is. I live in, okay, so this is kind of crazy. Not really, but sort of. So I live in I live in 2 houses, pretty much, because like my parents are divorced. So I go back when I'm at home. When I'm not living in my apartment, we go every single other day. We go one day at my dad's, one day at my mom's, one day at my dad's, one day at my mom's. Excuse me. And so I pretty much live at 3 places. So for my mom's house, she's remarried and she has 2 step siblings, and then I have 2 steps children, and then she has 2 real children. So we have 4 people. 6 of us that live in the house. And so the concept is, it's sort of open. I wish it was more open to the kitchen. The living room has humongous ceilings, and it has a big staircase that goes up to bedrooms, but there's this wall that blocks off the kitchen and the dining room and stuff like that. But if it was my house, I would have opened that up because I'm definitely that open concept person and whatnot. But the one thing that I don't like about the house is that I'm into like more modern things, and it's not old. It's like built in the early 2000s, so there's more brown colors, like light hardwood floor colors. The cabinets are actually white, which is good, but I'm not a fan of the granite. It's like this beige color. It's not like the normal granite countertops brown ones that you think of, but it's like a really light beige. It's on the first floor. There's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, or 1.5 bath, and then, the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, breakfast area, the laundry room, mud room, and all of that. So then on the second floor, there's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It's just a little walk area, not much of a big anything. The bedrooms are pretty much the same size, bathrooms are the same size. And then you go into the basement, and it's all carpet, and there's 2 bedrooms and 2 baths down there. It has a living room. It also has a workout area. It's not technically a bedroom, but if you just closed off the wall and made a door, then it would be another bedroom without a bathroom, though. There's also storage down there. So it's pretty much, a pretty big house. It has to be, because there's 6 people that have to have a bedroom, or five bedrooms, because my mom and her husband, but only now 4 people live there, because me and my stepsister both are in college, so we're not always there anymore. And then for the architect, what I think he was thinking back then was he wanted just to create a space where it would feel homey, a lot of neutral colors. There's not really any, it's just pretty much all white, beige, browns, all those kind of colors. Also, one thing that is great about it is it has this humongous front porch, and from the front porch, you can see through the trees. Like in the fall and the winter you can see, but not really in the summer and the spring because of the leaves on the trees, but you can see a hole on the golf course, which is cool. And in the backyard there's a little bit of grass area, and then it also has this cute little patio area where we have lights hanging from the little trees or whatever, and we have a fire pit and grills and all that fun stuff. But the architect was definitely thinking, making a space of home, enough bedrooms that people would actually feel comfortable, feel big enough, have enough space for, a good amount of people to live there. What I don't like about it, like I said, was the colors. The hardwood floors, definitely not my type of style, because for me, I'm more of the dark hardwood floors, marble, or the white granite countertops, the white cabinets, gray walls. That's definitely my type of house. But for, just a homey house in the country, it's definitely good. So for my dad's house, he lives about 20 minutes away. He lives in Demorest. He has a 1-story house. Well, it has a basement, but it's technically still a one-story house. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. You walk in. He's not remarried, by the way. You walk in the front door. You walk right into the living room. It's more of an open concept than my mom's is, but it has lower ceilings, so it definitely feels not as big. But living room, pretty good size, for a single man and 2 of his daughters. It's a good space. You walk into breakfast area, and then the kitchen. He has the granite countertops, white cabinets. He's definitely more of my style. He has gray walls, white cabinets. He has brown granite countertops, but still looks good, and dark hardwood floors, those type of things. But from the kitchen, you walk to the dining room, and that's pretty much the first level. From the first level, you go up 3 more steps, so it's pretty much still technically a 1-story house, but you still go up 3 steps, and there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The master bedroom, and then this guest bedroom, and a big bathroom. And then you go into the basement, and you walk into the living room, and then there's also a bedroom, and a bathroom, and a laundry room. So it's a pretty good space, for 2 or 3 people living there. Nothing big. But he's actually finishing renovating it, because when he moved in, it had a few things that needed to be done, like new carpet and all that stuff. But he got that done. But he's just working on the last bathroom to get it redone, and he's gonna put it up for sale towards the end of the month. And he's going to build a tiny house and put it on a piece of land somewhere in Habersham, because I love tiny houses. That's what I want to live in when I'm going through that, my 20s, before I have kids and get married and all that stuff. So he's going to do that too, save money, be able to travel more, um, before he finds possibly a new wife or whatever. But he's definitely more my style, and I'm not into my mom's style really. But if I was like judging his house now, I definitely think the architect should have honestly thought about what the outside color was. Like, I cannot even, like, I hate the color of the outside of it. I don't even know why someone would ever pick that color. It's definitely older. I can't say what the date is. It's definitely in the late 1900s. So it's definitely older than my mom's, and it needed a lot more renovation.